Heyo people, and welcome to this review of the 9th album from Trivium, What the Dead Men Say. So, you ever walk into something and kinda don't know what to say? That's kinda where I'm at with the new Trivium. I don't quite know what to say about it. Apart from, goddamn, this is probably one of the most banger albums of their whole career. Sorry if that initial setup kind of gave you the wrong impression. But no, people, this new Trivium, man, they have delivered yet again. Trivium always delivers, man. This is another album of stampeding force, righteous anger, and absolutely gorgeous instrumentation all across the board. As some of you might remember, The Sin in the Sentence earned itself a very high spot on my Album of the Year list back in 2017. That record in and of itself was just a beast of an album, and that one was gonna be tricky to top. But then again, they're Trivium, dude. I wasn't worried about it. I pretty much knew they were gonna be able to at least come close because, like, people, I've been a Trivium fan for a long-ass time now, and this is one of those rare acts, especially in metal, that just gets better with age. Pretty much every album they've put out has built upon itself in some way or manner, and they've continued that growth on this record. They've delivered another exemplary piece of metal music. A metal record that is metal in pretty much every sense of the word. This album dips into almost every kind of metal they've experimented with over the years, and it refines that sound to a completely sharp edge. From metalcore to straight thrash, and even stuff like deathcore and MDM, the band is edged in various directions across their past albums. They've dipped their toes in a lot of different pools, but this feels like it's the most multifaceted record they've ever done. They just threw everything at the wall with this record to see what sticks, and pretty much everything stuck, which is impressive because usually when bands do that, you get an album that sounds unfocused or misguided, but man, these guys did it without even breaking a sweat. But again, it's Trivium. I wasn't worried. These guys have been at it since 1999, and fuck, they haven't lost an ounce of shine. The instrumentation on this record, fuck, people. Matt Heafy and Corey Ballou's chemistry on the guitar work is just so fluid and sharp. These guys have been playing and writing together for over 17 years at this point, and they've built the kind of chemistry and flow that only experience, skill, and pure raw talent can evoke. And they just make their axes absolutely sing across this record. And even Alex Bent's drum work is absolutely killer. Alex is the new guy in the band. He stepped in around Sin and Sentence after Paul Wanke left around 2017. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. And man, he is just absolutely banging the shit out of his kits. His rolls and blast beats are absolutely savage. The dude has really proved that he deserves a spot in this band. Absolutely killer drum work. And the lyrics are really great too on this one. It's a very topical record, especially songs like The Catastrophist and Amongst the Shadows and The Stones. How those songs center on how the world is falling apart and we're tearing each other apart and everything's just kind of falling to shit all around us and there's not much we can do about it. I don't know, songs like that don't come off so much as topical as they do prophetic. Okay, Trivium is a good band, but I draw the line at prophecy, okay? The themes they tackle on this are very pertinent and very well written, as always. I mean, hell, if you thought Sin in the Sentence was topical and if you thought that album struck a nerve, whew! But again, I mean, people, it's Trivium. Hell, pretty much all of that was true about their last record. And it's been true of almost every record they've put out, in my opinion at least. I'm kind of a mark for this band, but dude, people, this is a group that just keeps getting better and better. It's such a rare treat to, especially in metal, for a band that can be as reliable as this. How the hell often do you see a band as reliably, bankably good as Trivium? Real talk. That is a hard thing to do, especially when you're a genre group. You know, you gotta keep finding new and interesting ways to mix your sound up and to come back record after record, tour after tour, and still be able to top yourself over and over and over again without becoming stale. I mean, that's a very tall order. You just don't see that kind of consistency out of a lot of bands, let alone a metal act. I mean, usually when a band tries to stay relevant, they hop onto gimmicky trends and burn out, or they fart out the same thing over and over again until it's completely boring, or they just run out of good ideas until they eventually become a husk of themselves. But Trivium, man, they are an exception to that rule. They have been consistently growing and consistently getting better with, it seems like, every record they make, especially in this late period. And this one, people, damn, it might be one of their best. And that is a tough call because Sin in the Sentence was so good, but I don't know, we can have that argument if you want, but regardless, this record still slaps. Easily one of the better releases of 2020, and a solid as hell candidate for my personal album of the year. This album absolutely comes with a very strong recommendation. Even if, I mean, all I can say at the end of the day is, yeah, Trivium put out another bangin' as hell record. Go check it out. I would expect nothing less from Trivium, man, but yeah, Trivium did okay again. That's kind of all I got to say, though. So, I don't know, is that long enough for a review? Oh, holy shit! Oh, that's totally long enough for a review. Hell yeah! I'm clocking out early. I'm going to the bar. We're still under quarantine. I can't do that. But What the Dead Men Say gets 5 Philip K. Dick stories out of 5. Oh, what did you think? Are you into this album, or, Man, is anyone not into this album? How is it doing critically? Ooh, damn. Nice to see I'm not the only one. But legit, how are you feeling about this record? Feel free to let me know in the comments. If you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell while you're at it. In the meantime, though, I'm Crash Thompson, and I'll see you in the next video.
Super special thanks to I Love Water and Brandon Blanford. My dad,